my name is Adriana Falcon, and I am applying for the MFT program for the year of 2021. I wanted to speak a little bit about my involvement, whether it was at SDSU or outside in my community. I've always been very passionate about that. Ever since I've been in 7th grade, I've been involved in a program called the Latino Youth Council, which is now known as ACT. Through there, I was able to have so many different opportunities, like learn how to speak in front of the media, be able to speak at conferences and get over that fear of public speaking. I was able to do my best to make my community a better place. Through that, we did different campaigns. I will always remember when we went and worked with our neighborhood market, and we made these signs where we had different positive messages to encourage parents to speak to their children and youth about the dangers of underage drinking, which was our motto. We really wanted to inform and educate all of the parents and our community about the dangers of underage drinking and the consequences that it can have. And because of that, we did those campaigns that I mentioned. Something that I think I bring to the MFT program is that I've been there. I've been there. I've been on the other side. I've been the person who goes and steps into your office and asks for help. I've been that person who was literally lost and didn't know what to do, and somebody was able to help me get out of that hole that I had been in. And because of that, I've always been so passionate and motivated to be that person for somebody else. I want to be able to help others, and I know it sounds cliche, but I really want to be able to do that for somebody else, be able to help somebody the way that I was helped, and make sure that people know that you are not alone, and make sure that others know that there is help out there. Something that I've also been very passionate, I feel like I've said passionate 10,000 times, is that I want to work with low-income families. Coming from a low-income family myself, I know that there's this stigma that, oh, you only go and see somebody if you're crazy, or why would you spend money on that if you don't need to, or just a negative stigma around mental health. And I really want to be able to help diminish that and eliminate that, because regardless of anything, you can always receive help, and you are entitled to that help. Like I mentioned, coming from a low-income family and a Latinx family, I'm sorry about the stigma continues to increase, and I really want to work on eliminating and diminishing that barrier and making sure that everybody receives the help that they need and deserve. I also am very passionate because of the work that I want to do with low-income families. That will always start in my community. I personally love my community health center, La Maestra, and they work closely with low-income families. And what I love is that if you weren't able to afford it, that wasn't an issue. They were willing to help you no matter what, and that's something that I want to be able to do. Because of my background, I also am fluent in reading, writing, and speaking Spanish, and I think that's something so important, because you want to be able to provide communication with others. You never know who is coming through that door, and it is completely unfair that because of a translation issue, somebody's not able to be seen or get help. And I think that's something that really benefits the work that I want to be doing, because I do speak, read, and write Spanish, and I think that gives me a little bit more of an opportunity to reach others and help others. For a while, I did volunteer at Sharp Mesa Vista, and I know the opportunity of being able to speak Spanish really helped others and was able to make me be able to help in the office or anybody else who needed it. I remember a specific time that there was a translation issue and they needed somebody who spoke Spanish, and of course I volunteered no matter where it is, because like I mentioned, I'm really passionate about it, because I never want translation or the lack of translation to be the reason why somebody received misinformation or wasn't able to get the help they needed or turned away. So I am really passionate about that. I try to learn other languages, but it's hard, so I'm trying. But I really think that I, as a whole, really have the different experiences that would benefit towards the MFT program. I am really passionate about this. I remember that at the beginning I did want to be a pediatrician, but things changed and certain circumstances in my life made this change. But no matter how hard they were, I'm really grateful to them because I am able to be here today and be able to be this passionate about the work I want to be doing in the future. I really want to thank you for looking at my video and reviewing my application, and thank you so much for even the opportunity.